the winner tonight call themselves the baddest man on the planet with Usyk, holding three of the 4 belts?
Oh yeah, because people are going to argue. Sometimes they say belts don't matter. You know what I mean? It's all about who you're fighting in your resume. So yeah, but I mean, of course, I still would love to see undisputed heavyweight champion. That's just with our history of boxing. You still would love to see undisputed heavyweight champion. But yeah, I think with these two and their history, no, without a shadow of a doubt, that it'll definitely justify who's the baddest man in the division.
Right, definitely, man. Obviously, you got a huge fight coming up against Shakur. Was it when the fight started getting talked about? I guess how early in you knowing Shakur did you kind of start looking at him and thinking, you know what, I might have to see this dude one day?
I was actually saying that before I got in the ring with Frampton, because he was the #1 contender. You heard the whispers and the rumblings in the background. So I already kind of had it in the back of my mind that it would happen someday.
With your guys' having worked together and things like that, from your perspective, does it make it easier, to train for his style and what to expect November?
No, because sometimes people just come up with a different approach. Even we changed our approach coming into this fight. Something differently that I haven't really done in any of my previous fights. So I really don't really go off of that, but I look at it as another fight, another big fight, but another fight nonetheless.
Is it kind of like you feel he'll be surprised by what he sees on October 23rd?
Yeah, because I'm not coming to just lay down for anybody or just hand over my title. I mean, but I have a great deal of respect for him. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's going to be an easy fight for either one of us, of course, but I think he's going to be surprised from my approach to how I'll handle this fight.
We're here, Crawford Porter. Man, it's going to be an exciting fight. I know. What's the energy you're getting from Porter since the fight's been announced?
They always bring both. Sean never brings boring, dull energy. Press conferences, all fights. Brings even more energy during the fight. So I'm just glad that the fight actually got made, especially with two, what they say, rival promotion by entities, PBC and Top Rank. So I'm just happy that we finally get a fight that we want to see. Especially in this heavily populated division.
Yeah, man. Also a heavy time with boxing, right? Right 2 weeks before that, CANELO versus Plant, man. What kind of strategy does Caleb have to come into to face CANELO?
Caleb, he has to be smart. He has to be aware and alert the entire fight. Canelo's one of the best fighters for a reason, because he can adapt. We've seen him fight many different styles from the time he even took his first loss. He still fought a lot of different variations of fighters, and he adapted and he overcame. Caleb, he's hungry. He's a good friend of mine. He's motivated. Me came up in the amateurs, of course, as well. And he really wants to become undisputed as well. And he has that last token that Canelo needs. So I mean, the press conference is already a barn burner. So I'm definitely looking forward to see how it plays out in the real fight.
That's what I wanted to ask you as well. What happened with the press conference? Does that play out in the fight at all, in a fighter's head at all?
You definitely take some of that animosity to you throughout the whole camp. You see it. A little trash talking throughout the camp and everything. So I'm pretty sure Caleb's gonna remember that. How that played out in the end, and he's gonna take that same energy and animosity into the real fight.
Well, man, you got a real fight October 23rd. I can't wait to see. I'll be there in Atlanta, man. Can't wait to. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Appreciate you, champ. Thank you for your service too, brother.